we've done this for over 60 episodes now. And
we still can't get it right.
Every time it's a new thing that I'm bumping into. I don't know.
You know, if we were perfect, you wouldn't love us.
So, yes, we are not like Swiss clocks here.
No,
most like
not.
Romanian clocks.
Good morning, everybody. If it's morning where you live, we are here in Houston. We are doing our art chat, and the whole purpose of art chat is for Bogdan and I to share the kind of work that we're doing, what's new, what we've been working on, and what's available. So everything you see today is for sale and available. And we would love to have you join us today and see some of the stuff we're doing, and join us by the studio as well. But we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah, so we had actually we didn't have an event last night. We had
crashed an event last night.
We landed into an event last night that ended up around 10 o'clock in the night here.
Mm-hmm.
We had amazing people coming in the studio, people that have never been here before, and it led with a sale and with a lot of fun.
Loads of conversations, cards given out, just people who were genuinely interested in the art, and lots of them. I mean,
what an amazing experience.
It was like one of the biennials that we used to have here. Parking lot was full. Young people too. It was it was a crowd, like you mentioned, that we wouldn't normally get through the studio open days.
Maybe we have I think over 100 people coming.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
There was like
and 20, 30 at a time.
Out. Yeah. People are interested, looking through the shelves, talking about pulling out the artwork from the storage. It's just like amazing.
Yeah.
I can't remember when this happened last time.
And they were fun and having a good time because it was a lovely event. It was a food event. What was it called? Menu on Menus or something like that. Great event. And I guess they have it here before, and I don't guess we stayed. But it also has to do with our new studio. We are right by the front entrance, and so everybody had to pass by our door, and I'm sure that helped a lot. But very positive evening.
Let's move on with our show, and let's start with the first piece, guys. I put together for you today. I know we have an exhibition coming out on January the 2nd, which is Urbanesque. I don't want them to unveil and present too much about this show, because there should be an element of surprise, right? So I'm digging out on all the works, and I discovered the other day, organizing the studio, this piece that is called a Sidrif is a one-of-one work, and it's one of these early days when I'm trying desperately to come up with new work, and it's one of those days when I'm trying to paint digitally over a photograph, where later on I paint with paint on actually photograph. Those are early days, and I still find this picture, which is called Sidrif, very haunting and a very holding a lot of mysteries, because it is a marine, it's an ocean, but you don't know if that shell is actually caught in a net, or it's a sort of a magic going on through that. So there's a lot of conversation to talk about. It is a very, very pleasant image, this shell floating in under the sea.
Great in a beach house.
It's and not only. I mean, if you have a beach house, it's great.
And if you have a beach house, invite us.
But if you don't have one, it's a nice piece. It's a small piece, and I think it makes a statement, no matter where you put it, And it's moreover, it's one of one piece.
It's a unique piece.
I'm not going to reprint this. It's done.
Mm-hmm.
And I have it here, and I want to kind of show it to you, just to understand the size of it.
Yeah, it's a good size. It's nice.
Maybe this
be a nice gift.
Yeah. And it's, again, you can change the mat to a larger mat, so you can
right, which makes it more impactful.
Train your eyes to look into the actual subject, or if frame is as is, it's up to you all. But the piece is, guys, available. It is not available on my website. but you can send me a message if you're interested in purchase this piece.
Marvelous. So Josh is here. Good morning, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Hope you're doing well.
He is
Quite a collector.
quite a collector, yeah, and he already bought 2 pieces from this Urbanesque show.
Yes, yeah.
And then let's see, you want to talk about?
I'm going to talk about Island. This
Look at
is,
the colors there.
I love this piece. I really was playing with the idea of texture. So there's a substrate there that's kind of a mastic that is then covered with gesso and then painted. So there's heavy texture going on there. And this whole kind of theme of mine that keeps showing up, the squares, the little windows in, it kind of has this feeling of a stained glass window. I call it Island because to me, I used to, when I lived in California, you'd fly over these California neighborhoods and everybody's got a swimming pool.
That's correct.
And I thought this looked like flying over one of those neighborhoods where everybody's got a pool.
But it's a nice size. It's a 24 by 36, which you may think it's a medium size, but if you guys put a frame on it,
it does not have a
look,
frame right now. That would
very
help
dramatic. So I played with some mock-ups the other day, creating this slideshow, and I experiment a variety of frames, and I came up with this silver frame. I said,
Silver looks good, doesn't
this
it?
is fantastic.
Complements it well.
I mean, I would put a black one, but a silver it looks so good in it.
And it's got a lot of gold. People have commented on it that it reminds them of a Klimt, which quite an honor to be linked in with that. But I do see those elements. But I just think it's quite pleasing. The colors are good. It does have a lot of gold in it, reflective gold, and I just thought it was a very pleasant piece.
It is.
I've got it here.
It's this kind of mosaics that you created.
Yeah, it's almost like a mosaic. Yeah, like a tile thing. Like a Moroccan tiles or something. It's a decent size.
It's really nice, and I like.
And I don't know if you can
the
pick up.
Is
the texture is quite dramatic.
Very nice, guys.
Yeah, I think it was fun to do. It was quite an undertaking with all of that mastic.
And again, once you add a frame to it, it's a completely different piece.
Yeah, it would be a totally different piece. I suppose you could hang it this way too.
Yeah.
But this is the way I saw it. When
I think it makes sense this way. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's abstract. You can kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah. So that is called Island or Islands. Island. And it's available here in the studio, guys. If you want to take a closer look, come visit us at Studio 314 and Silver Sea Studios in Houston. So we are moving way too fast.
Okay.
So
slow.
Let's slow down.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, guys. Since we went already to the first part of the show, we want to thank you for being here today to collect us, to support us, to believe in us. And we want to give a shout out to Trace or Darcy, I can't remember, a new collector that I had last night.
Oh, yes.
And she, yesterday last Sunday, I started 4 new small pieces on cardboard at home, and I finished them this week in the studio. They were actually wet yesterday.
Yeah, they were brand new.
Because I was just pressing them on these boards to make it ready frame. And then this lady showed up early in the night yesterday, and she was haunted by one of the images. And an hour later, I think we had 50 people in the studio. She was like
elbowing her way through.
I was like, I need to buy that. I need to buy that. Where is it? And so I had to frame it on the spot for her yesterday. So
while she waited,
she can place it on the wall.
Delightful people.
But I wanna, because we talk about this, I want to share with you what I've been working on and how they look like. It's part of the Urbana because it's the same eye that it's here. It's the closed eye, and what did I choose here? I choose to paint on actually Amazon cardboard because I thought, it's part of our life.
Urbana.
I mean, like Amazon cardboards, and you can see them in everywhere.
Ubiquitous in the city. Yeah.
Yes, and it's like, it makes us happy or makes us sad and whatever. So I said I'm going to recycle some parts of these boxes, and I'm gonna paint on a few of them. I'm not gonna change my medium now, but I thought they were great, and the way the paint translated on this cardboard was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is one.
Well, wait a second. I want to talk a little bit about this one, because not only do you have the Urbana eyeball there, but an amazing kind of complexity of images and layering and things like that, movement and energy. But you also have these things which are reminiscent of the carpets, right?
The Romanian carpets.
So they're kind of folkloric.
In a way, I wanted to, put my signature and bring maybe the Amazon.
The Amazon arrow is
the
there.
Amazon arrow is there because
the smile.
It's part of everyday life now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have the signature flowers, which is Romanian traditional flowers on this.
Are they poppies? I don't know.
Grandma's blankets and carpets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is Urbana in a wall hidden. And then
just the depth of color I thought was amazing. The tonal qualities, I think they're amazing.
And then I have this one, which is kind of, she is everywhere but kind of looking weird.
Two eyes on that one.
Yes, there's one eye here, and there's kind of a smiley. There's the arrow. There's a little message that there is a message there actually, but I kind of blurred out. So
hidden message.
Yeah, so you don't really need to read that, but you can read if you want to make sense of it. And then again, the carpets and the flowering and the decay and the mess it up walls and graffitis going on. So yeah, there's a lot of energy to it, and these are kind of the leaps in a way.
And then you've got some sort of really divine varnish on top or finish on top.
Yes, because
which makes it look really, really shiny and elegant.
Right, and this is an extra, how do you call that? Shiny varnish.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Because when I painted on these cardboards, it sucks up the paint very fast, and there's areas that are more matte than others.
Right, and it will absorb the paint. Yeah.
And I said it's missing something, and we went yesterday morning to look for something. I didn't know the type of varnishes.
I wasn't wild about them before that. I was like, okay, they're nice, but they were kind of flat, or maybe uneven. And then he put that varnish on them, and I fell in love with them. I just thought that changed it completely for me.
So yeah, this is
and apparently for her,
4 new pieces of Urbana, and now 3 more pieces left. She was like so apologetic, and I said, "Oh my gosh,
why is she apologetic?
Shall I bring it back for the exhibition?"
Oh,
no,
okay.
I have plenty of work. It's okay. I will.
Hopefully she comes.
Anyway, so let's go back to the presentation here and see what's next. Open studios. We will be open. We are open every day, and we will be open this Saturday. If you guys want to stop by, please do. There's a lot to see. I think we are a great company as well. So there's a lot of benefits to come and visit us.
And also the work for the show is actually ready now.
Yes, it is.
So if you want to kind of preview what's going to be on display on the 2nd, you can kind of, because you guys are all VIPs, you can come by and preview.
We can lay out all around the floor here in the studio, all the works, and you guys can pick up whatever you
got. A lot of
like
new stuff
to
you haven't
complete your
seen
collection.
Before.
Let's see. Go back there. And yes, just a reminder, Urbanesque, it's on June the 2nd, 5 to 8 p.m. here at University Studios.
Got caterers, got a bartender last night.
Next to our studio 314.
Yeah, it'll be a nice evening and some art, like I say, that you haven't seen before. Should be a nice group.
Yeah. So those are the actual pieces in
They've got
progress.
a real 1950s look. Like
So this one is actually the one on the left is the one that she bought, and she was like absolutely haunted. It's like, I have to buy that, it's mine. And she's like, I was like, sure, definitely.
And that is the goal. I mean, you want to paint paintings and have them sell the same day. I mean, that is the goal. If we could do that with all our work.
It was so funny because
just buy them as soon as we make them.
So she came in the studio the second time, and John was right there. She couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And
I thought you were going to knock
anybody.
somebody down.
She was like going inside the studio straight for that painting. And John is like, "Oh, you're back." And she could not hear anything.
She said, "Yep, I can't stop seeing it in my house." I was like, "Okay."
So this is actually
follow that gut feeling.
This is how art works. You
know?
Yeah,
I remember Cecilia Villanueva actually saw one of your paintings, painted it, and then had dreams about it. So she came and bought the painting because she couldn't get it out of her mind.
All right. Anything new in Mexico City? We are going to Mexico City.
We are. The thing is that as soon as we bought our tickets, the local volcano erupted, so that's spewing hot ash out. We'll see if it affects our trip or not.
But that's okay, because we've been through tsunami. We survived. Yeah. We've been through
wildfires in California, Hurricane Harvey, flooding.
We got it all.
Giant hailstorms, and
I think it's time.
So it's time for a volcano.
And it's time to write a book about all these experiences. Yeah. How to survive.
Oh, and a runaway camel.
A runaway camel.
We were in the Sahara.
Surviving Earth, we should say.
So if this doesn't get us, something else will.
Fabulous. So what you were saying about Mexico?
We're going to see Michael Swank at Art Gallery Studios in Mexico City. Michael has a gallery there and a kind of a residency program, an incubator program that I've been participating in for 3-4 years now. And so he has had shown some of our work in his gallery in some exhibitions, and it's time to go and get the work that hasn't sold. I mean, he's just been storing it for us. And so we're going down to gather up the work that hasn't sold and hopefully have a little more of a vacation. We didn't do a lot while we were there last time. That we were so busy with the show that we didn't have time to go to galleries and art studios and things.
I don't know, vacation for us is like, every time we say, let's take a vacation, I get the camera with me and somehow I turn that vacation in a work vacation.
Well, that would be okay. If we make money off this trip, even better. I'm just afraid we're going to be like Pompeii and they're going to find us, frozen in some sort of, sort of gallery.
This way I'm going to end up a Discovery series one day.
Yes, we'll be fame at last.
Let's see what else is new. Guys, you can follow us on YouTube. We have a vlog channel in there if you'd like to know more about us and our experiences, life experiences. And then if you don't have time to watch those things, you can switch to Spotify or to iHeart or whatever platform you use.
Yeah, wherever you get podcasts. Yeah. And there's also a video version of the podcast as well. And then, of course, the blogs. Got a couple of blogs going now.
Yes, we do. So it's
so I've got that blog. There's also a new blog I've started with Arepa, and we should probably talk about Arepa. Do you have a slide on that?
Wait, I don't have a slide, but let's talk about
give you an update on what's going on with the new nonprofit. Arepa Arte is up and running, as you know, and we're trying to get the 501c3 tax-free status. We submitted the easy form. They asked us for some clarifications. We sent 12 pages of clarifications. And then they looked at it and said, you can't use the short form after all. So we're going to have to start over. I just got the refund check, so at least we got our money back.
Yep.
So now the long form is 28 pages and double the price.
This reminds me a story back in Romania. I was working in television. And I had this producer at some point. She was a great lady, but she had moods. So you would do the programming, show it to her, and she would do this. I hate it.
I don't think that's what they said, but I was like, why did you ask me to do 12 extra pages if I was using the wrong form? You didn't know that? So I looked at this and I was like freaking out. I was like, the chances of me messing this up are like 100%. And so we did what I should have done probably to begin with. I hired an attorney out of California who works with the IRS and with nonprofits. So he's just doing the process for us, because that might streamline a whole lot of this process, because it could go on and on and on. And, you know, at some point, I suppose they can just tell us no.
Can people donate money for Aripa?
They can. The problem is we are not yet tax exempt. So the money you donate now would not be
Would be taxed.
You'd have to pay taxes on. And I don't want to do that to people.
Yeah.
There may be a way we can grandfather that, but again, the attorney would have to do that for us. So basically, we are moving forward. Everything is looking good, but we're back to square one, but with a lot better plan than we had before. And that's a lot, because there's so much going on in Romania in the arts right now. Did you want to talk a little bit about
this Mobu?
Mobu?
They are just having their first international fair.
Yeah,
We didn't
which
find
is
in
huge.
time,
Yeah,
because I would have probably
we would have gone. Yeah,
get a booth just to be part of this new history art
Mhm.
event, but that's gonna be next year, and they're gonna get better, because you know the first year is the hardest year, because you learn from
right.
experiences.
And if people want to try it, they want to make
But
sure
it's,
it's good before they
It was
spend money.
it was actually great, because once we got to know about this international exhibition, we got to know through them a lot of Romanian artists.
Oh my gosh.
And we
Yeah.
see the art, and it was just a great experience so far.
Which is exactly kind of why this, I think, nonprofit could be of help. I mean, there's immense amount going on artistically in Romania, lots of new energy, lots of new artists, and it's just getting the word out, and that's kind of what we're all about with Aripa. So yeah, it should be very exciting, and look forward to that. If you want to look up, it's Mobu, MOBU 2023. And take a look at what's going on at the new art fair. It's a big deal for Romania.
And I want to add this, that the majority of artworks presented of this international art fair in Bucharest can be found at the follow.art. And there is a new art platform that actually features artists, galleries, and all the major events that's going to Europe.
Marvelous, yeah. It's a lot of very exciting stuff right now.
And the prices are okay. So it's worth taking a look.
And it's good art. There's a lot of really good stuff going on.
Fabulous. We managed to cover 25 minutes, John. Yay! So let's move forward to the last two pieces. And again, this is another early work. It's called Fungi. It's actually a fungi, right? Is it?
Mm-hmm.
From the forest. What I wanted to do is, I was in search of new ideas. So this is how this fungi, I have several of them actually in the studio printed on paper, and it's just phenomenal to get the details of these things in a way that you don't see them. You go around the forest, but you never.
It's too small.
You never go that close.
Too crowded.
Or without the backgrounds and the trees and the leaves, and then bring it in a new modern way. So this is I wanna have a print here, and I want to show it to everybody.
The depth of color and the tonal qualities are just astounding.
Yeah, just a second.
A lot of that is because it's scanned.
I mean, it's I do have a plastic bag because
it protects it.
Yeah. It's actually paper, and I don't want people to put their fingers on, or
once you touch that black, that fingerprint's there forever.
And it's a beautiful piece, and it can be it sells this way. You can be matted even larger if you want to. But it's I thought it's a great idea to reshare these things because they get lost in a lot of work that we have around here. But
and it's not the kind of thing you see. You see flowers, you don't see fungi. You know.
Yeah, because you will run away from those things, and I don't know why. I found them so beautiful and so attractive, especially when you change the background and you put them in a new spotlight.
Yeah, that next to a leather chair, it's just, oh my gosh, it's just magic. Beautiful,
and it's very calm in a way, and yet very intricate, and it makes you go closer and appreciate the beauty of these things.
And the closer you get, the more you can see.
So yeah, I have a series going on about this. I stopped at some point because my artistic ideas took me to a different path. But yeah, they're still going on.
Beautiful piece.
And I know we talked about this recently, but
attention. Yes, this is
why
attention.
not talk about it even more?
And this is a 30 by 40 piece from my Panca Marga series, which I will have another installation of 20 pieces in 2025. But this was from the first set. This is kind of a celebration of everything that has brought me to the point in my life. It's all the memories, all the things I've learned, the mistakes I've made. And then I've got these rectangles throughout, which to me symbolize my footprints as I'm walking through this kind of meditation. The colors are great. They're kind of translucent, but it almost has a jewel-like quality to me. The blues and the pastels, and these are really nice. Good size. There's 2 left.
Do you have it here?
Yeah, I have it here.
Let's share it with everybody before we run out of time.
This one's framed.
Oh, how lovely. Gorgeous. Those are this size. You have 4 of them, right?
I had 4. There's only 2 left.
So those are my favorite ones.
Yeah, they have a glow to them. It's almost like they're kind of, I don't know, somehow luminous.
Okay, guys, these look better in person. I see that the camera it's overcompensating with the colors and the contrast, but that's okay. The idea is
very pleasant piece, and a nice size, I think, as well. It makes a statement.
Fabulous.
And
so come and see it, guys. It's available here at our studio. How many do you have on this series left?
Of all the Panca Marga, there are 7 out of the 20 are left. Yeah, and so I have some small ones. I think there's one right here.
Oh yeah, that's
there's
right.
One right.
You don't
here.
See it. Can you see it? Oh, the big one. That's right.
So they're scattered around. There's 7 pieces left.
Fantastic. Well, guys, this was pretty much we want to share with you this week. So hope you enjoy our show again, and hope to see you in the studio very soon.
Absolutely. Come by. Have a great week.
Thank you for watching us, and see you next week.
Bye now.
Bye, guys.